fair dinkum, how good is this? I've had to jump out of my swag pretty early this morning. It's about 20 past 5 at the moment, but I'm currently sitting up here on the top of Mt Stirling, watching that sunrise come over the horizon. It's a trip I do every year. I try and get up here a couple of times if I can. It's absolutely magnificent if you can get this in. It's an amazing sight to watch that sunrise, sit up here on top of the world and watch it all unfold. Then from there, I'll head just down the road. I'll crack a bit of a fire up. I'm going to cook my breakfast up, a bit of bacon and eggs, cuppa on the go. Great way to start the day, I reckon, on a campfire. But in the meantime, I'll sit here and watch this show unfold. It is pretty amazing. How good is that, eh? Pretty amazing. To get up here, sit on top of the world, watch the start of the day. It's pretty impressive, I've got to tell you. Mighty Victorian High Country, fair dinkum. Just can't get enough of this place. This is a great way to start the day, to get up here, out of swag nice and early, come watch that sunrise. Pretty impressive. Great way to start the day. Cuppa on the go. Breakfast looking pretty good too, just quietly. But you know what? The thing is with Mighty Victorian High Country is a beautiful place. But you know what? We've all got a role to play in looking after this joint. That way it'll be around for all generations, for my kids, their kids, and your kids as well. You know, I've been travelling this place for over 40 years. My day started in the High Country when I was back as a young kid, when I started my boy cubs and then went through the scouts and venturers. Fair some of the best years of my life. But it was those years where I learned to really understand this place, respect it, and never take this joint for granted. But it's just a beautiful joint. Come up here, respect it, and it'll always be here. And that's what we want. Keep this place going. It's just beautiful. Well, that's breakfast done and dusted. Now Craig's Hut's only just down the road, so I'm going to drop in there. It's another special place I like to go to and check out quite a bit. But before I do go, I'm going to make sure I put my campfire out. And that's one thing we all need to make sure we do. Don't ever get into the habit, it doesn't matter what time of year, even if it's winter, summer, don't ever leave a campfire burning. Make sure you put them out. Everyone's carrying water in their vehicles before they go, or 9 times out of 10 you're camping beside a river. So, not that hard. Just make sure you go and get a bucket of water. Make sure that fire is well and truly put out. Well, this is the Monney Crater's hut. And yeah, I've been here quite a few times and I always enjoy coming here. One, for that magnificent view. It's a ripper spot to come up here and have some lunch and check out the hut and the view while you're here. So I'm sure most of you have probably done that over the years, but if you haven't, you might have seen it at the movies. Man from Snoover 1 and 2. It's well worth getting hold of if you haven't seen it. Because this was Jim Craig's shack during the making of the movies, but unfortunately, it's not the original hut. A few bushfires have been through this area over the years and burnt this hut to the ground. 2006 was the last time the bushfires went through here. Yep, and unfortunately the hut went down, but it's been rebuilt, and that's a really good thing, because so many people like to come up here and enjoy it. 1, for the hut, and 2, to look at that magnificent view. Well, this is a wicked spot, but I've got to get out of here. I'm going to catch up with a few mates for the weekend. We're going to camp down the Harker River at Sheepyard Flat, and that is another favourite spot of mine. What a top spot to kick back with a bunch of good mates. You can't beat a good cook up on an open fire. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on another one of Tim Bates' Fall Drive Adventures.